We got classic Carlson Brothers shenanigans happening today. Brock's on the camera. Show yourself.
Hey.
We're gonna do the rear coilovers on the Mustang. Hopefully, if Chris fixes video is any telltale sign of parts I don't have but need, we aren't gonna get very far. But yeah, shout out Cody Leach for sending coilovers for the Mustang. Let's jack it up.
Hey guys, Braden Fix here.
Coming your way. Yep. Can't remember what that's called, but Chris Fix told me once. Also, mine doesn't have the brake line that comes down from here. It's on the diff, so I can do whatever I want. I don't have to abide by your rules, Chris Fix. Yeah, Chris Fix did it better. God. Ford went out of their way to make it so I couldn't use power tools on pretty much anything. But we're gonna survive. Going back to the lives of the poor folk, which is still me, but thanks Cody Leach for sending us a bunch of tools. You want to do me a favor, Shane? Find me some PB blaster. I'm gonna go ahead and soak the other side before we get to this step. That's the little I'm talking about. Get close up on that. Yeah, I'm a mechanic, so what? Oh, I do have some. I honestly didn't know. Oh, good. That was doing nothing the whole time. It would seem. Helps if the ratcheting wrench is facing the right way, as they say in the biz. Oh, yeah, there we go. That makes more sense.
Just doing nothing.
All right, let me see that PB blaster now, actually.
There we go.
We're going to maximum low, which in this is still not very low, if you've seen any of Chris Fix's videos. But you know, whatever. So we can put the extended ones that need to be trimmed, maybe need to be trimmed, which I'm going to just trim them anyway because we can watch Chris Fix's video and see how much he cut out. Feel it's pretty safe to assume that I'm going to run into the same issue. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't be that way, you know? So, in Chris Fix's video and in the instructions it says you may have to modify these. I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball about what he took out of it. Chris Fix likes to make his videos look like everything's all fine and dandy. Like, believe me, you can do this too. It's super simple. This has to be the shittiest design of anything I've ever seen in my life. Chris Fix wanted to talk about that bolt you have to take the power steering rack out to get out of for the front control arm, which I didn't have to, by the way. This, you gotta finagle this stupid ass little 12mm bolt up here with a washer on the back, mind you, to get that to work. Fine. They figured that out. I got too mad, couldn't do it. Whatever. Then you have to tighten this 19mm bolt with a 19mm socket that doesn't fit into their fucking bracket. Who designed this and thought this was okay? I'm sorry you paid for this, Cody. I'm glad it's going on the car, but I'm sorry that you had to pay for this production level of garbage. Not sorry. Get at me, QA1.
Yeah, get ready for an email.
Alright, well, now that's in. That was fun.
Something like that.
Oh my boop. I hope I don't have to take that back out. I don't know how I even would, honestly. Why? Why does this have to be like this? Why are you like this?
There it is.
Good lord.
Kinda.
These are $900.
You're good.
Alright.
Hey.
Alright, keep jacking it up. It is touching a little tiny bit on this side of the bracket. Just a little tiny bit. But I own an angle grinder and I'm not taking that back out. I'd like to issue an apology to QA1 for my earlier statements. This bracket's still stupid, but this I understand now is so that you can safely tighten the top bolt like Shane's doing right now. See, that way you can tighten this without the strut spinning. Smart. Sorry. The bolts provided by QA1 for this bracket don't quite fit. We're going 12 clicks on this adjustable shit. It says aggressive handling, which is not something that's actually possible in a Mustang, I'm pretty convinced. Boomers are gonna be mad, dude. You don't know anything about Mustangs, alright? There's plenty of mods you can do to a muscle car that'll almost make it handle as well as a bone stock Miata after you spend $3,000.
Almost.
Alright, we are down. Definitely still hasn't passed the shoe test, but we look like we're probably a good 2 inches lower. I'm gonna take all the stuff out and we'll take it for a quick little ride. How long have you had a driver's license?
Like 8-9 months.
Alright. So, Shane has a Mustang, but he has 265s on a V6, so he ain't doing being out. So I'm gonna let him experience a little being out. You know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
You've kind of done it in yours. Alright? You don't need a lot of revs, it's a V8. Take it up to like 3,500 or 4. There you go. Not bad. It's satisfying, huh?
Yeah.
Having a V8. Look at all the tire smoke because V8.
Yeah.
It didn't axle hop nearly as much either with those coilovers in there. Once we get that panhard bar in there, it'll be pretty tight. Ford inertia switch meme. Maybe not. I haven't stopped to consider the fact that maybe it's out of gas. I have to say, for being in a Mustang, like this is handling way better than you think a Mustang should. This Jeep's right on my ass. Not gonna get too wild. I don't want the back end to break loose and those tires are pretty bald back there, but like, I'm impressed actually. These coilovers made a monumental difference. Just, I'm sure, being true coilovers and not these strut bodies separated from the springs is making a real big difference. But let's see where this Focus is going. It handles pretty nice, actually. Definitely. Bad. All right, guys, the Mustang's rear coilovers are on. It is monumentally better than it used to be. That's insane, the difference that those made and just how the car handles. Cody also sent some rear control arms that I didn't end up putting in because there's a couple discrepancy between like Chris Fix's car and mine, whereas the brake lines are run differently, and it kind of looks like we might run into an issue with that with those control arms. I'll look into it some more. I definitely want to put him on because he spent good money on him, so I don't want him to just sit around. But I gotta lower the front back down, stiffen the front up too. But yeah, it's good fun. What'd you think, Shane?
It slides pretty well.
Yeah. It's crazy that we got back from Mexico when it was still light outside.
I know, right?
But yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are as pumped for Drift Mustang as I am. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. Please go buy yourself a CF Space shirt at teespring.com/CF Space. Link will be in the pinned comment in the description, top corner, beneath the video. You have every opportunity. Just please go pick one up. I gotta rent a trailer and pay for gas and everything to get this out to the drift events. We still gotta throw that Hydro over there in, which I think Ross and I are gonna do on Sunday. Don't forget to submit an entry for car of the video. Send me a picture of your car and it might just end up right here at the end of the video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.